I'm actually going to go home tonight.
Logic,
and say, that was pretty good
are you,
flow.
are you,
Don't smoke it, you gotta
are you a
poke it.
freestyler too, or are you mostly a writer?
Honestly, I write and I love to write, but I think that any person who raps should have fun and freestyle.
Yeah. How does it free? I'm always so confused about freestyling because when I listen to like
you've made that very clear. When people are freestyling, like whether it's in a biopic movie like 8 Mile or at
this
one of
feels fucking 8 Mile like B-Rabbit right now. I can't even see like people past like the second row. This is crazy. Yo, fuck you, dog.
But are the people? I assume it's like if you freestyle a lot, then the more you freestyle, the more arrows you have in your quiver. I.e., like you're also like one thing you're like phonetically engineering your mind from an early age. Like for you were a child and you were drawn to hip hop. I feel like Eminem was like he was like a savant. Like when his first album came out, or what it was
it's all about studying. So like if you really want to do so, like a lot of rappers go, yeah, dog, I'm gonna rap and get these bitches hoes. You know what I'm saying? These chains and shit, dog. And then it never works out. And it's the people that actually say, I'm going to turn this into, I'm going to make this a business. I'm going to be a walking company. And I'm going to first and foremost do it because I love it, but I'm going to fucking make something out of it. And that's what the greats did. That's what I'm doing my best to do.
Well, now it's even harder for you, harder / easier in a sense. I mean, like I guess everything just changed, but like, you're the second Wikipedia article I've read it sounds so similar to The Weeknd, who I met recently.
That's my homie.
And was like, it's like, oh, you look at it's like the parallels are. It's like this is the new career path. Is you have to be a ninja and like make yourself out of nothing. Like you don't get to. You have a mentor in your development, and you have a record label that comes along, but not before you build yourself out of dirt without permission.
Completely.
Like you, and when the Weeknd just came out of nowhere, and you have to release these mixtapes, but they're not tapes anymore. They're crazy, digital, and these kids are with their pants are so low. But it's got to be lonely, and it's got to be like, how do you? That's the age-old question everybody in Los Angeles is always asking. How do you know when you're supposed to quit? How do you know? And I always say, but it's a very convenient answer. It's easy for the people that they're asking. They're not asking the people that failed.
Damn.
Well, yeah.
I never thought about it that way. Holy shit.
There's never
Thank you for asking me that question.
There's never a writers panel for failed writers, you know. It's like, people come and they go, how do you know when you should quit? And I always say, it's easy for me to say, but it's like I do believe this. Like, well, you have to really believe that you would do it for free, and that if you did it for 20 years and then got hit by a bus without ever having it amount to paying your rent, that you wouldn't go, oh man, I wasted 20 years. That you'd go, that's pretty cool. I got to write.
You loved it. That's the big part, And I think for me, I'd probably be like dead in jail or addicted to drugs. And that's what I saw. Not to fucking get Debbie Downer, wah, wah. But like legit seeing that, I was like, oh shit, son, gotta write these raps, dog. Like, I was like, I can't not.
After having written about all that childhood stuff and how you grew up, I mean, have you gotten all that out of your system, or is there an endless trove of stuff to write about?
Question. Okay, so
do you have to soon start rapping about your gardener?
No, this is the thing.
Like your second album ends with like, and that's what I had to say, Mom, about Coke. Yes. And then their third album starts and it's like, stop interrupting me at dinner. I'm trying to eat with my wife. It's just a message to fans.
Yeah. Yo, my wife is like totally with that. Every time we go out, because I'm like so nice. Because I just can't, but sometimes I'll be eating, okay, today. No, it's real shit. I love my fans. Straight up, love my fans. I'll do anything for my fans, except sexual stuff. But so I was at,
hey, you said you're an open guy earlier.
I know, yeah.
Turns out you're a fanophobe.
No. So I was at Fry's Electronics today, and so I get there, and there's a lot of young Hispanic males working, and those are a lot of my fans. I have a lot of Hispanic males in Los Angeles, California. And
any you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yo, shout out my boy Jose and Juan. Those are real people.
Aisle 3.
Yes. No, but so just being there and like, oh, it's like, some people notice and, some people will be like, oh, hey, Logic, I really like your music, man. And they fucking keep it pushing. I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. Because typically how it goes is, hey.
Demo.
Sup, dog?
Oh.
Yo, you're on my fucking Snapchat. Say what's up. And it's not even like, hey, how are you? Or like shaking your hand. Like legit. It's like, yo, can I take a picture? Like, fuck, dude. You're gonna like buy me dinner first? Shit. You're just gonna fuck me? You know what I mean? Like, I'm serious. Like, it's like, I'm so down to have a conversation and hang out and whatever the case may be. But it's usually like, what can you do for me? There's been times where I've done a show, had 103-degree fever, was out back, like, I know this sounds gross, but like throwing up and puking my brains out after the show because I was just so sick from doing 45 cities in a row. And fans are like, hey, and they throw while I'm throwing up, are like taking selfies with me. So there is a negative side to it as well. But like today, I got followed in the bathroom while I'm taking a piss, and some dude's like, "Hey man, need me to shake your dick?" No, I'm just kidding. But he was like, but he's just
again.
Honestly,
I apologize. It's like you gotta let some shit go, man.
Yeah, no. The weird thing is that he didn't say anything. So it's a guy who works there, and he just walks in. He's just like staring at me, and like how sometimes guys. In the urinal, you can like see on with the metal flushy thing handle, the reflection, and I just see this dude just kind of like staring at me, and I'm like, this is so fucking wrong. And then I turn around and wash my hands, and I'm like, so is this guy gonna say anything to me? And he like doesn't say anything, and I fucking leave, and it was really awkward.
He might have just been a murderer.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you never verify it. Yeah, you might have been like. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Do you find? Okay, I'm gonna like. There was a point when I had enough people in like, to my surprise, go. I know who you are. I like what you do. I'm so happy you're alive, etc. The validation. That I hit, there was a tipping point where I feel like I internalized it to a point where I can live off of it. It hasn't been cut off, so I don't know how big that tank is, but that I kind of like, I have this self-awareness that doesn't, like, it didn't make me taller or more handsome or a better person even that I did this stuff, but because those people say the things that I always wished the people would say, which is why I wished I would be. I never wish to be taller, more handsome. But
I understand exactly what you're saying.
That it's like I hit like this Wizard of Oz. You could have gone home anytime you wanted, like tipping point where it wasn't a bad thing. Like it was all a lie. It was a good thing that it was all a lie. That it was like, oh, I now know how my body feels and my brain feels when I assume someone in the room is amazed that I'm going through this TSA checkpoint.
See, that's why I always...
And it makes me less cranky and like it's like this weird, like I hate admitting that because it's like kind of a douchey thing, but at the same time it's like I wish I could give that pill to everybody.
Thing. That's fucking awesome, and I know what that feels like. But I always do my best because here's the thing, like. Especially with hip-hop and, like, the younger generation, everybody thinks other people think they're the shit.
That's got to be really extreme, too.
So that's what I mean. So I always do my best, like, once again, treat everybody equally and with respect and kind and introduce myself. I'm not even like, yo, I'm Logic. Unless it's, like, a professional setting like this and I'm backstage meeting people, I'll be like, hey, I'm Logic. Or if there's fans, I'm like, hey, I'm Logic. But, like, when I meet just anybody, I'm like, my name is Bobby. That's my fucking name. I'm not going to be like, yo, what's up, I'm Logic. And they're like, what? What? Yeah, you know what I mean?